Both sets of players now making their way on to the pitch. Kidderminster setting up with an experienced back line, but full of Football League experience. Nat Knight Percival, ex-Bradford City, Christian Pearce, ex-Championship, Fulham and Ipswich centre-back. The Harriers will be looking to back up last season's push for promotion, as they unfortunately fell to Boston in the playoffs at the semi-final stage, finishing 4th in the Conference North. Avenue look to be setting up today with a 5-back line, a 5-3-2, some sort of formation along them lines. Andre Brooks looks as if he's going to probably settle more into the centre today, leaving Hopper out on the right, wide right. We do get us underway, and it is Kidderminster who look to go long early, putting the Avenue backline under immediate pressure. Richmond and Hopper straight into challenges with the Kidderminster midfield. Christian Pearce, also, as said earlier, extremely experienced in the Football League. Jamie Spencer doing well to win a free kick for Avenue here. He takes it quickly, looks to play it into the channel where Hopper was trying to take up the position. It's cleared away well by Pearce. Now Kidderminster look to get onto the attack, and it's dispossessed well by Staunton. Folks looks to go long in towards the man up front for Kidderminster today, Ethan Fremantle, but it goes all the way through to Sykes Kenworthy. Takes the ball out of his feet away from the Kidderminster man who's putting him under pressure, drags the ball under his left foot, does well, goes right-footed into the channel where Hopper was looking to come across, has put the defender under pressure and back to the goalie, who manages to clear quickly. Good defending by Jula Cahavani. Breaks in Blythe into Hopper, looks to break for the 1-2. Pearce gets his foot there and just stops that attack. Avenue extremely close to being in on goal then. Fantastic defending by Luke Haven, who stepped in front of the Kidderminster man. The Kidderminster man caught him. He has unfortunately gone down with a bit of a knock as the Avenue centre-back. Case for the penalty. Good header by Fremantle. He gets ahead of his defender. It's won well. The ball's broken here for Lowe. Lowe cuts on his left foot, shoots well, and it's a couple of yards over the bar from some 20 yards out. A bit quicker. Good play into Hemmings here, and Hemmings finds Richards. Richards crosses left-footed. It's crossed the edge of the box. It's cleared well by Maruza for Avenue. Knight Percival heads it back in, where Hopper is the man first first there for Avenue. And it breaks once again for Kidderminster. Avenue extremely deep so far. Folks crosses from deep, and it's taken well by Sykes Kenworthy. Avenue extremely deep just for the last. Now for Richmond. Richmond into Maruza, takes a good first touch out of his feet. He's running forward, the big man does extremely well. It's a great tackle by Christian Pearce, and then he drags the ball out of his feet and starts an attack for Kidderminster. So a little 1-2 with Zach Brown. Christian Pearce is still ongoing. It's a good ball, and it's unlucky. Fremantle just didn't read the ball from the experienced centre-back, and it breaks through for Sykes Kenworthy. Probably the best moment of the game for both teams. It looked like Matt Maruza was going to break it right the way through the middle of the pitch, carried the ball a long way, was dispossessed by Christian Pearce, and Christian Pearce then instantly went on a charge of his own. Very Rio Ferdinand-like. Kidderminster today. Good tackle by Rhys Staunton in the middle. Had an effective start to his game here today. I think it's a fantastic coup on a 2-year deal from Bradford City, the young man. Back here now for Kidderminster. It's whipped in deep. It's going to go all the way through and out for a goal kick. Potential there for Hemmings to get on the ball at the back post from the cross from the left. On a couple of levels to find regular first-team football, and without a shadow of a doubt, he will be starting week in, week out at Avenue. Staunton does get dispossessed here, and the referee allows play to continue. It's Zach Brown. Zach Brown skips away from Haven with fantastic defensive work. Fantastic defensive work there by the experienced centre-back. Nobody knows non-league like some of these boys for Avenue. That was fantastic work, backing up Rhys Staunton. But no real clear chances for either team. Good turn by Nathan Lowe. Lowe looks to go to Byrne now, and who's going to switch it very quickly to Richards. Richards pulling very wide, the left back on the far side. Cuts inside and gives it to Lowe once again. Lowe gets his head up, looks to shift the ball out of his feet, gives it to Hemmings. Hemmings goes left foot from a long way out, some 25 yards out, way over the bar. It's broken now for Kidderminster, where captain Shane Byrne picks up the ball into Richards. Richards seeing a lot of the ball on this left-hand side. Certainly looking to start most of their attacks down that side. Maruza gets there first. It breaks for Kidderminster. A good tackle there by Haven. Now out with Hemmings on the right-hand side for Kidderminster. He manages to dig a cross in. It's brought down on the edge of the box. It should be cleared by Avenue. It's very scrappy. It's broken well, and Maruza will eventually clear the ball. Not quite, and it's broken out for Hemmings again for Kidderminster. It's crossed in by Folks. Cleared by Staunton. Out for Byrne on the edge. He looks to set up a strike. He thinks twice. Sets up another one. Away from Jamie Spencer. Gets away with it. Referee played on. It broke for Hemmings on the far hand side. Cross left footed. It had Sykes Kenworthy backpedaling, and thankfully for Avenue, he managed to claim the ball well and keep it out of the goal. Well for Avenue into Andre Brooks. Andre Brooks looks to turn away from his man. Good footwork by the young man on loan from Sheffield United. He's got a bit of play now. Rhys Staunton has joined the attack. He delivers from deep. It's a fantastic delivery by Rhys Staunton. It was Knight Percival just managed to get there ahead of Jacob Blythe and flick it away. Fantastic delivery from the centre back. Dunstan steals a couple of yards back as it's very difficult to take a throw in that deep. Good touch by Blythe. Richmond, it nearly breaks, but it's cleared well by Kidderminster. Very soft free kick given there by Kidderminster, from the referee for Kidderminster, sorry. Again, and he does run over the ball again, and Hemmings delivers left-footed in towards the back post. And it does go all the way across, and it was Zach Brown who met the ball some 10 yards out, left-hand side of the 6-yard box. Avenue goes long, once again towards Jacob Blythe, up against Knight Percival. Knight Percival appears to elbow Jacob Blythe in the face. He's in some discomfort, is the Avenue number 9. He's been in the walls this half. Back underway, it looks as if this will be Staunton to take. It is. Staunton left-footed. It's poor. It's floated. It was floated short, and it hit basically the first man. Goes out for an Avenue throw-in. It's on the flick into Blythe. Blythe can't bring the ball down. Knight Percival gives it away to Andre Brooks. Good footwork again by the young man. Gives it into a Dunstan. A Dunstan carries into the right, drops it off to Richmond, who then gives it to Brooks. Brooks looks up. Looks left-footed inside to Spencer. Spencer plays it round the corner into Blythe. Good footwork. Good football by Avenue. Brooks cuts inside onto his left foot. He's going to strike. He does strike well, and it just threatened to bounce in front of the keeper. It was straight down the Kidderminster number 1's throat. Tom Palmer gathered it well. Lets the ball run in front of him. Goes into the midfield into Richmond. Richmond flicks it to Blythe. Blythe needed to get there first. Pearce was able to get a foot in front. Good ball out wide by Spencer. Into Maruza. Maruza looking for options. He's going to look to cross. Good defending by Folks for Kidderminster. Fantastic defending by the young full-back. Just positions and then look to get the head up. Very little options and go back. Richards skips away from Andre Brooks. It's defended well by a Dunstan. Richards looked to deliver the ball into the box. A Dunstan got out to his man quickly to stop the delivery and out for a Kidderminster throw-in. Good turn away by Martin. Martin appears to be the player for Kidderminster that could unlock the gaps. Into Brown. Brown looks to get a cross in, and it's blocked well by Haven. It's clearly an Avenue one. Oh, it's broken well for Avenue here. Longbottom's taken up possession halfway through in the Kidderminster half. He skipped away from his man. That's surely a foul. Nothing given once again by the referee. And Mark Bauer once again fuming on this side as a free kick is then given to Kidderminster. When it looked like Knight Percival had cleared the ball out under no pressure, Longbottom took up possession halfway inside the Kidderminster half, looked to approach in towards the Kidderminster box. Knight Percival appeared as if he'd got his feet mixed up, clipped the Avenue man. The Avenue man was sent to the ground, nothing given. He's had a very good half as the former Leeds and Hull man, Eddie Church, holds the ball up extremely well. A Dunstan goes along towards Blythe. Blythe needs some support here. He gets it from Richmond. Richmond plays it inside to Church. Church lets the ball run across his body, gives it to Blythe, and Blythe unfortunately just drifted into an offside position. I do think he complains with the linesman, but I think he had just drifted off. Kidderminster looking to get on with this quickly. The breaking with Martin. Martin plays it into the channel. Folks is not going to get there. Thankfully for Avenue, because they're in the middle with Longbottom and Church either side of Blythe up front. Ball's broken now for Hemmings. It goes left to Richards. Bit of space here for the fullback. He's approached by a Dunstan. Checks inside. Hemmings gives him support. Crosses left-footed. Sykes Kenworthy comes a long way and manages to get a fist to it. Maroons are then cleared. Good work by the Avenue number 1. Had to make it once he'd committed, and did with just one fist rather than going for both. Martin. At the moment, both teams just struggling to get a foot on the ball. Good work by Eddie Church to keep Avenue on the attack. Broken out for Longbottom. That's certainly a foul against the Avenue man from Lowe, who already is on a yellow card. A few opportunities. They'll be hoping to make the most of this. Bit of wind, drag it in towards the goalkeeper, put the keeper under the pressure. Spencer dodges away. Longbottom strikes, and it does make the keeper move. A couple of yards over the bar. Going to be coming into. But Hemmings with the delivery now. Crosses in towards the 6-yard box. It is touched by Sykes Kenworthy. Referee waiting to take the initiative and blow the whistle to blow for a free kick for Avenue. But is left with no option but to go back. Maruza looks like he fouled the Kidderminster man, but once again the referee waves play on. Maruza now able to carry it down the Avenue left, checks inside. Kidderminster being allowed to get back into position with how long Maruza's kept hold of the ball. Great work by Maruza to then draw a free kick and allow Avenue a bit of a respite from some of the pressure that they've been under. Plenty of bodies forward for Avenue. Spencer runs over it. Longbottom delivers. It's deft. It's Haven, and it's just over the bar. Some 8 yards out, back nearly level with the penalty spot. Good header by Haven. Just couldn't get over it, and unfortunately it goes out for a Kidderminster goal kick. Back to Lowe, who looks to deliver right-footed. It's a good delivery, and it's right across the 6-yard box. It's cleared by Haven, and a free kick is given for a challenge on Haven in Longbottom. It is Longbottom, left-footed, floated in well, and it's headed by Church, and unfortunately just can't get his head over the ball, and he does channel. Lund, difficult one to deal with. He was on the stretch, and it's Brown who picks up possession, gives it to Richard. Richards crosses right-footed in towards the 6-yard box. Spencer gets there first, heads away into Folks now, halfway inside the Avenue half. Looking for an opportunity to deliver. It's Byrne with the delivery. It's flicked on, and it is in. Unbelievable moment here at the end of the half as Zach Brown wins the flick on, bang on the edge of the 6-yard box, flicks it away from Sykes Kenworthy. It's a floating header, and it does go over the Avenue number 1 and into the back of the Avenue net to the midfield. Ball played back now quickly to Staunton. Staunton will go long in towards Church. Church does win the header. It's flicked on. It's a Dunstan, and it's cleared away by Knight Percival. Pierce gets a big head onto it. I do believe that went out for a corner for Avenue on this near side. It'll be Longbottom who looks to take the delivery left-footed. Big moments here for Avenue. Mark Bauer and Danny Boschel do send Sykes Kenworthy forward. Could we see a moment to remember here, folks, as the Avenue number 1 is sent up. It's delivered by Longbottom. It's a good delivery, and it is towards Sykes Kenworthy. It's flicked away well, and that is the last moments of the half. Seems like an incredibly quick finish to the 4 minutes of added time, considering the injuries. Unfortunately, Avenue beaten at the death by a deft header by Zach Brown.